What is going on, guys? It's Jordan here with another video, and this is going to be the start of a new series. I know we already have 2 minutes, 5 things, we have goat talk and so on, but I don't know, this is going to be the start of something new. I guess I haven't uploaded a 2-minute Tuesday video in about, 2 weeks, and the reasoning for that is, the 2-minute Tuesday series was only really there to get me into uploading regularly, I guess. That was the whole point of this channel in the first place, to upload at least once a week, because obviously I'm still a student, I still have things to do. And then, I guess, after the adrenaline and the excitement of the first video and the second video and the third one, it just, I don't know, the motivation kind of fell off and I slowed down. I still uploaded fairly frequently. I think in the last 6 months, I've done 24, 23 videos in a, well, not in a row, but in the last 6 months I've done that many videos. And since 2-minute Tuesday started, I've done one a week for the last 6, 7, 8. I think this will be the 8th week in a row that I've done one in a week. So it's obviously done what I wanted it to do. That doesn't mean it's going to be gone. I'm still going to upload these 2-minute Tuesday videos sporadically whenever the time comes. But I don't know, that was never really the main focus. The main focus has been other stuff. And as of right now, it's going to be this new series that I kind of mentioned. And that's going to be the life of a progressing, aspiring entrepreneur or something. I don't know. Haven't really got a funny name for it yet. So in this series, I'm going to go on a little journey, I guess. I went to a point last year when I realised collaborations are a big thing on YouTube, and it's so hard to just grow from like nothing. Even though obviously people have done it, the biggest channels out there probably represent about 0.001%. And I was thinking back, like, I'm not the biggest boxing or like UFC fan, but everyone obviously knows Conor McGregor, everyone knows Floyd Mayweather. And at the time when that fight happened, I was like, this is ridiculous. I remember Conor McGregor was trash talking for ages, and I was like, this is so, like, Floyd's not going to respond, he doesn't need to, he's too big to respond to this. Or more recently, based on the video I uploaded the other day, MGK talking nonsense behind the scenes. Look at the size of MGK and then Eminem, there's no reason to respond to it. But then you realise the easiest way to get big from, from somewhere small is to trash talk. No, it's not to trash talk people, but it's to leverage the audience that already exists. I was looking the other day, actually, this is actually quite interesting. It's not really relevant to how this series started, but I was sitting in my room and I saw this like fat spider on the wall, and like I was just staring at it for about 10 minutes, like, what the hell am I supposed to do with this monster? And then I realised spiders can't build houses, they can't build castles or cars or anything that we have around us. But they can live there, they can use it. I mean, I guess they can't use a computer, for example, but they can't build a house and they can live in one. And I guess it's that mindset of, you don't need to be the big Eminem or the MKBHDs or Google. You don't need to have that complete ownership of these things in order to be able to use it. You just need to have the resource there and have to have a way in, I suppose. So going back 4 or 5 months back to last term when I was still in uni, I discovered this thing called UBTV. That's the University of Bristol's television station, and it's basically a student-run, award-winning, like, it's just a YouTube channel, I guess, but it's run by students, and it's actually such a good service that exists for us. And it has, 2,500 subscribers on YouTube, about 2,000 likes on Facebook, few hundred, 500-600 followers on Instagram, and it's, it's a good page, right? It's a good service, and obviously it's student-led, so it's not like a full-time, consistently running business. But my mindset, as soon as I discovered it, I thought it'd be cool to work with those guys anyway. But at the same time, so now I'm the head of social media, and I thought it'd be cool to, like, in my mind, I want to be the biggest, University of Bristol site out. I guess I want to grow our Instagram from 568, I think we have right now, to 2,000-3,000, whatever, by the end of this year. Because obviously the committee positions change each year, but I want to focus on that and make it a big thing. Where this series comes into it is, I thought, you know what, instead of me just doing it, obviously results speak for themselves, so if and when I end up doing well, it's going to speak for itself anyway. But I thought, instead of just doing it, behind the scenes, why not document it? Why not make it something for my own channel? Why not have it as a recurring thing? Maybe not every week, because I'm not going to be doing more and more stuff every week, and I don't want to show the same stuff non-stop every week. But why don't I make a life of an entrepreneur series, or a growing a social media page series or something, just to show you guys what I'm doing, and in that case, if the results start coming in, when things start to work, you guys can see firsthand that, oh look, he started from here and now he's here. And then I can also apply that to my own social media, and so can you guys. So that's the thinking behind this, and that's the direction, I suppose, of this new series. It's funny actually, now that I've actually got a camera that I'm talking into, I can see myself so often looking into the screen here. Like, I know exactly why Casey Neistat wears glasses now. So the first thing I noticed that's wrong as I go through the comments here is that we don't reply to many of them. Well, we haven't replied to any of them, I should say. I only got the password. Actually, no, what I'll probably do actually as well is I'll put the screenshots of the before pictures before, like, up on the screen. So you'll see that as of September, we have 2,626 subscribers on YouTube, and then we'll see how that goes along, like, as these episodes come out. But yeah, a lot of these, as I'm saying, basically none of these comments have been replied to. They haven't even been likes or like pinned to the top. So that's definitely something that's got to change. I scroll back now to 2 months ago and still no comments, no likes, no engagement. And something that, sorry about my voice by the way, I'm starting to get sick, it's quite annoying. But a quick thing that, I mean, this is something that I've said before in my videos as well, something that I guess every creator should know or should understand, at least to a minimum, is that you have to be active in the community you hope to influence. You can't just expect to, let's say you like football or you're talking about football stuff, you can't just upload videos about football and then not talk to people in your comments and not watch other football YouTubers. You can't not watch football. Like, you need to be involved in the community first, right? So that makes sense. So what I'm going to do first, before I go and just reply to every single comment, because that's going to take me a very long time, I'm going to go to held for review, no comments, and then likely spam. And there's a lot of stuff here that it says, like, YouTube's algorithm probably just said this might be spam. But reading this first comment, I've been watching this one video to another, and now I regret watching it, blah blah blah. Like, it's I wish I had such lovely experiences too. Oh, so this is obviously about the kissing video, so it's not, this isn't a negative comment, and it's not spam either, so I don't know why YouTube put it here. But I'm going to go through each one, see which ones are spam, which ones aren't spam, and then publish them all. Not spam. Okay. I think this is the last ones. Not spam, there we go. Refresh. No comments. So I've gone through all the ones that I have for review, gone, but there's nothing there to start with anyway. Help for review sorted. Published comments is obviously all the ones that are published, and there's like a billion. Likely spam, I've gone through it and I've cleared all the ones that aren't spam. This must have taken me like, what, 20 minutes? I have no idea. It's been sitting here like ticking stuff. Right, so the next logical step, you can see, well, most, like I said, I'm going to show the screen anyway in the corner somewhere, but there's like unlimited comments to go through. So like I said before, you have to be involved in the community you're hoping to influence, and that means I will count replying to all these messages, and it's already 9:55, so hopefully I can do this before 10. Nah, that's a joke. I'm going to go through this. I won't do it all today because it can take me literally ages, but I'll go through, let's say, 20 comments a day and just like reply to everything, and hopefully like it makes a difference. I assume it will, but we'll see how it goes. And then by the end of this we can actually say, oh, we replied to every comment, and that would be a cool thing to like say is real. Hate it when reactors decide not to pause before they speak, so they miss a lot more. Yeah, we know. It's a shame because it was really fun to make this. I don't even know, like, it's literally going to take ages to do it. It's already been a minute and I've written nothing. Hate when reactors decide not to pause before they speak, and so they miss a lot more. It's true. It's so true. Like, when I watch reaction videos, which isn't too often to be fair, but whenever I do, I expect them to pause it when something happens so they can react to that and then watch the rest and react again, instead of talking over it. And then maybe, let's say I've seen the film before and I know what's going to happen next, they start talking before the actual thing happens, and it's like you're missing it, pause it please. So yeah. Whoa, discard, no, I don't want to do that. yeah, we know it's a shame because it was really fun to make this, and in hindsight we should have paused throughout to react to each individual scene. We live and we learn though. I think it's always good to say thanks for watching, or thanks for reading if it's a blog, or just say thanks or show some sort of appreciation. Maybe a little emoji at the end, because you know people love that stuff. And there, done. 1 comment down, 6 billion to go. You know, I just realised I'm gonna have to spend a lot of time making sure like this video and audio is in line with with this, because I'm not recording this all in one swoop, as I'm sure you guys can imagine. But anyway, nonetheless, let me refresh this to see how much is left. Oh wait, this isn't even going to change over time, it's going to stay here. Whoops. Alright. Now some of these are pretty rude. I don't think I should respond to hateful or rude ones, because I don't want to be starting arguments. But everything else, all the nice ones, I'd be like, thanks for watching, blah blah blah. I'm not really sure what the difference is between this the heart and the thumbs up. I should really look into that more, considering I make videos myself. But yeah, not responding to these hateful ones. Is this dumb? Yeah, I'm not gonna hide it either. I guess they can have their opinion, but as long as it's not like proper rude, I guess it's cool. But nonetheless, not responding to it. This one with Milo really really pissed a lot of people off, and it's Chris guy. Chris. You know, some guys, you gotta be careful what you post online, because these things stick around forever, man. You know what? I've been going through this for a while, and it's gonna take notifications. It's gonna take a really long time to go through it, and I don't want to spend this whole first video. Like, I know it's gonna be relatively boring anyway, but I don't want to go through this whole first video just talking about, well, just having you guys watch me go through comments. So I'm gonna come out of that, and I'm gonna slide over to, I guess, Twitter. I'll do Twitter first, because there's not really much on Twitter. So basically, the previous head of social media, I don't think he or she was very active on it, because we had to reset the password this year. And I mean, Twitter is my personal favourite social media platform. Twitter and Instagram are 2 favourites. I mean, YouTube doesn't really count as social media, to me at least. But anyway, going off on a bit of a tangent, I'm going to put most of my work, I think, into Twitter. So I'm recording the screen now as well, so I'll put this on with you guys, and you can see we have 1,600 followers. No, we don't. We follow 1,600. We have 1,400 followers, so that's got to change. That ratio is not. That's not what I want to see on an account that I'm co-running. So I guess what I'll do at some point is go through everyone who we're following, because what you realise is anyone who runs a Twitter account, like a business one as well, what you realise is that most of the things you see just aren't relevant, and you don't want to have to go through a million tweets in order to find one that's interesting, especially on your business account, because your business one, let's say you're, like, let's go with the example from before, you're a football YouTuber. You want to see all the football tweets, and then you might find something that's useful that you can put into your own content. Maybe there's a new rule coming into football, or maybe there's a new new competition, or maybe your favourite player got injured and you want to talk about that. But if you have a billion other tweets between the useful ones, it's going to be hard to translate that into your content. With us, I mean, these top 4, 5, these top 5 accounts are ones that I followed anyway, so I'm not going to unfollow them. But to be fair, a lot of these are important. It's going to take me a while to go through 1,600 accounts, but I'm going to do it anyway at some point. I'm going to go through them all and see who's important and who's not. Especially because, as you can see from the tweet I pinned the other day, 1 retweet, 1 like. Some of these other ones, no engagement, 2 likes here, that's a retweet. 5 likes, okay, cool. But when you have 1,400 followers, you do, or I at least would expect better. So I'm going to go through that and see what I can do. Something that I've learned from tweeting on my own account is just words aren't enough. Like, the ones that get the most engagement are the ones with links in them, or pictures, or some sort of media to draw the eye, to draw attention. Anyone who goes through Twitter, and I can go to the homepage right now Sorry how I'm not using night mode at the moment. I just haven't. I'm putting that on right now. Actually, I'm putting it straight back into night mode. If you don't use night mode on your Twitter, you're not a human being. So as you can see, I'll keep thinking like to show the phone to the camera, but it's on the screen anyway. But as you can see, a lot of these people we follow use, as I said, links. There are links here, picture there, and this one here, this is just words. And let's say you're scrolling through it. That one is so easy to miss. You're going to see all these pictures, words, videos, and you won't even notice that I went through these 2 tweets just like that, basically. So as I was mentioning before, it's important to have videos or to some sort of visual representation, so as you're going like scrolling through, you see it. I believe I'm pretty sure Twitter enabled a I'll go through it, not today, some other time. But Twitter, I'm pretty sure they enabled it so you can use the timeline in time order now, in reverse chronological order now, instead of how it was for like the last few years where they just made it random or optimized or whatever. So I'll check that at some point. But as of right now, we don't have any new mentions, replies, no interesting DMs that we haven't already replied to, that I haven't already replied to. So we'll gloss over this. We'll gloss over Twitter now. See, that's why I went into it before Instagram, because I knew we'd get into it. We'll get through it quicker. It'll come out of that and go straight into Instagram. So Instagram, it's pretty simple. The one thing that I've noticed is that you can have pictures either. It's not just square anymore. You can have the long rectangle ones or the short rectangle ones. And my business mind would say the long rectangle ones are better because it takes up more screen real estate and it's just getting more of your money's worth, I guess, even though it's free. Another thing that not a lot of our old posts take advantage of, but I'm going to do, I don't know, is it worth, whatever, but it's hashtags. Hashtags are so important because then people find you with those hashtags, and other people, let's say it's a big event and they see you using this hashtag, they're going to use it as well, and you quickly get a whole like collection of hashtags, which is like, it's cool, it's fun. So you can see here, this one has 5 hashtags. I think anywhere between like 3 and 10 makes sense. You don't want to have like loads. I don't think the algorithm likes that very much. But in this one here, no hashtags. This one here, no hashtags. So what you want to do is go through and like hashtag it. At some point I'm going to go through all of these as well. How many do we have? 114. So that won't take too long, just to add like 3, 4, maybe 5 hashtags to each, just to see what impact it has. As I mentioned a second ago, 562 followers here, so it's pretty good. I think when I took over the account it was 552 or something. That you've probably seen the hashtag, the screenshot already. But we're growing. And by the way, before I like continue with this growth is not indicative like purely on me. It's indicative of the work of the whole team. I don't even make any videos as of right now, thumbnails and stuff. That's all done by the head of other departments. I'm purely social media, so as much as I'm going to go on about numbers and growth and so on, that's not all about me. I'm not going to take credit for that. But yeah, everything I just said I'm going to go do at some point. I'm not putting that in this video because this is already like 20 minutes long worth of recording, and that's just not what I want to I don't want to stick a 20-minute video up online. I know YouTube loves that because watch time in minutes and whatever, but I'm not doing that as of right now, not yet, not while I'm still young in the game. But the only page that I didn't touch on would be our Facebook page and also IGTV. We haven't actually got an IGTV presence yet. I'm going to go onto it at some point. I'm going to have to speak to the committee first and see if they want to do it, because there's no idea at the moment to, like, really to get into it. Maybe have like, because obviously we work a lot on cameras, so I might have tutorials there, maybe like a 2-minute like a 2-minute Tuesdays on Instagram. How about that? But yeah, we'll see. How about that? Yeah, we'll see how it goes. I'll see what I can, because the meetings are every Monday, and I don't think, so we'll meet on Monday and I'll probably upload these on Friday. That makes the most sense if I upload it every Friday. That gives me the week to act on what happened on Monday, and it gives you guys 2 or 3 days to watch it before, you know, the next thing comes in. And obviously I read the comments, so I'll see. I'll read the comments too, so like if you guys have any suggestions in that and I see those, I can act on it before the meeting Monday. Obviously it's not going to be every Friday, as mentioned before. It's not going to be every week thing, because I'm not going to have that much content to post every week in this journey of an entrepreneur, or whatever I decide to call it. But yeah, as of now, that is that. We've approved all of our spam all of our spam YouTube comments. We've replied to a couple. We've cleared up Twitter. We've made a start on Instagram. I'm going to go through and add hashtags to Instagram soon. I'm going to go back and reply to all the comments on YouTube. And yeah, that's about it for now. We'll see. To be fair, because it's early days, there's quite a lot of stuff to go through. So I might upload another one of this like next Friday, just to see what I've done between now and then. But in future, like I said, it's going to be more sporadic. But yeah, we'll see how that goes. Don't forget to leave a like if you enjoyed it. Subscribe if you want more. Click that bell if you want to join the team, if you want to see when I upload all the time first. What else can you guys do? Drop a comment, let's get a conversation going. Let's talk about your social media brand, your personal brand. Let's talk about mine. Let's talk about any growth hacking tips, not just for me, but for you as well. Or anything social media we're going to talk about today. Get that in the comments. Get at me on Twitter and Instagram as well if you want to talk about it further. If you want to see what I'm eating or what I'm watching or whatever, follow me on Twitter. And yeah, that's about it. Peace out.